So hey, I'm Chris, and I want to cover kind of how I use my smoker. The first thing I want to talk about for my topic today is that after I've used the smoker for a while, the top lip gets gummed up with, I guess it's creosote or some sort of buildup that makes this lid stick on this top. And if I let it cool down with it closed, it makes it very, very difficult to open. So what I've started doing is getting a wire brush attachment for a drill, and I'm cleaning off the buildup from the outside of the tube here and from the inside of the lid. And so I just run the drill whichever direction. And so I'm running the drill until I get to the bare metal. And I really don't want it flying up in my face, so if I need to reverse directions on the drill, I will. So at that point, it starts flying up in my face, so I switch directions of the drill and start cleaning off the backside. And you don't have to get it spick and span, but once you get the buildup off of the bottom, and I'll switch over to the top, kind of hold this to reinforce it, and just clean the inside as well. And as you can see, there's, when it's fully closed, it goes up to that ridge, so I'm trying to clean it up all the way to that ridge. And when it's cleaned up nicely, it closes quickly, it opens up quickly, and I find it to be very helpful. The next step in cleaning it up is I want to check for this opening. I get lots of debris that sticks to the top, and before I know it, the opening gets clogged. And it will still function even when it's pretty significantly clogged. It's just it won't stay lit as long. So you need good airflow coming in from the bottom, going through the burning material, and then coming out the top, so that when it's sitting without being used, you still see a trail of smoke coming out. If it's doing that, then it'll stay lit much, much longer by itself. So I clear the opening just with a screwdriver, scraping any buildup off, and then that should be good to go. So once it's nice and clean, I probably do this with the brush. During heavy season right now, with a lot of inspections, I might do it every couple of weeks. Just when I start feeling that it's getting difficult to open. So to get my smoker lit, I use pretty much anything that I find. This is pine straw mixed with leaves and small twigs that I've collected from nearby. And I'm starting I'm starting with a small amount first, and I'm putting it in the bottom. And then I take a lighter, and I get that material burning. And what I did many times before was I would add material to it too quickly. So what I do now is I go ahead and burn this down almost completely, then I add more material to it. That way it builds up a set of coals, if you might call it, in the bottom that continues the flame for what you add. If I put in material too soon, it smothers the flame without giving it enough to smolder. So we've burned through about half of it. I'm going to give it a little bit more time. And if I don't rush this stuff, it always pays off later. So that's pretty close to being burned down. So then I take another handful, push it in the top, and without compacting it yet, I go ahead and get that going. Make sure that's going first, then add some more. This is a little bit of everything, nothing in particular. And make sure it's still going good. Now at this point, this is when I'm going to start kind of packing it in a little more tight. Because if I leave it too loose, it'll burn fine, but it just won't burn nearly as long. So if I know I'm going to be working bees for a while, I want to make sure I've got it in fairly tight so that it continues to burn as long as possible. I can probably put one more handful in. Once you've got the base burning, you can add many different types of materials in. Some people use cardboard, some people use wood chips. It's whatever you have handy, so that you're not having to buy something in particular, the way I look at it. Once it's got a good amount of smoke going, get the lid closed and then let it run for a bit. And if I've got a good airflow and I've got a good base of flame in the bottom, which turns into a smoldering fire, it's fed by oxygen from the hole in the bottom. The smoke and heat is able to escape, which draws in more oxygen, and it will burn indefinitely like that. I hope that helps. Thank you.